I thought I would, it's getting a little late in the day, but I thought I'd throw an update out there. Probably a little bit of people getting a little nervous, a little bit of a pullback here. Nothing major, guys. You always have breakouts. If you have my trading courses, I have a video in there called Do Not Buy Big Green Candles. All right. You always wait for a pullback. Okay. So if you look at this thing, on a 12-hour, see these big green candles, always wait for the pullback. Okay, you always get, I guess maybe not every single time, but most of the time you get that initial push out, you get a retest, and then you get a bounce. Okay, so that's why I named it that, because a lot of times people get FOMO, they'll end up buying way up here, and you're already starting in the hole, okay, from a pullback. All right, that's why it's important to use your RSIs, your relative strength index. A guy today, a member, we were chatting. He's killing it, man. He is absolutely destroying the market, and he got the trading videos, and I'm telling you, man, for 15 bucks, you're not going to find a better bargain out there if you want to learn how to do this stuff. And he's mostly using the RSI. I mean, that is what he's mostly using it. And I'm not giving out any names or numbers. That's his personal information. But yeah, absolutely killing it. I was shocked at the numbers he was telling me. So anyway, let's move on here, okay? We got our breakout here for Beam, having a little bit of a pullback. No big deal at all. All right, if we go on the hourly chart, we're going to use a Fibonacci on here and see where we're at. All right, go from the swing low right down there to your swing high. Okay, and you can see we came right down to a 786. All right down here, 786. Usually you'll get to a 618 or 702 and bounce. 786 is kind of your last line in the sand there. That's always a good place to get an entry. Not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. That's not my job. I just look at the charts and tell you what I see happening here. But I love getting entries, especially if I'm longing or shorting the market. Which I have a link for MEXC. That's also in the members' videos, and a few of my other videos I have a link for MEXC. If you don't know anything about longing and shorting, guys, don't do it. You'll get destroyed. All right, you have to know how to look for areas of support and resistance. Okay, that is your areas where you're going to bounce. If you're sitting here watching this chart come down, it passes the 618, passes the 702. I say, oh boy, that's 786. That's the line in the sand. I'm putting a buy entry right on this support line. I'm putting a stop loss right below it. And your risk to reward is monstrumental. I mean, especially if you're using if you have $1,000 in there and you're using 10x leverage or something, your gains can add up very, very fast. And usually, what I do, that I was on MEXC today. I'll take my profits, and of course I'll buy more crypto with it. Any kind of profits I make off of longing and shorting, I put right back into crypto. I stack my wallet. All right, so now you can see here we hit that 786. We're starting to bounce. All right, the 1 hour RSI is reset and turned up. The 4 hour is turning right back up bullish. Okay, you can see the flip. See that thing turning right back up here. So that's a good sign. When it's coming down, price is normally coming down. When it's going up, price is normally going up. Okay, and if I pull this down, you see that right here, how it went up? That's where your price went up, okay? Right here, price went up, RSI went up. Price came down, RSI came down. Right there is where it flipped bearish. If your orange line is on that outside, that's bearish, okay? You want your blue line on the outside. That's why we're just about ready to have a crossover here. That blue line's about ready to head back on the outside. All right, your 8 hour. Your 8 hour has flipped bearish 69 and a 78. All right, same thing. I'm kind of expecting this to flip back up. 12 hours still bullish at a 72 and a 63. Your daily is at a 23 and a 17. It's still at the bottom, and we don't have that weekly yet. Okay, so beam's looking fine. Just a little bit of a two-wave pullback. That's how this market goes. It goes up in waves. It goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down, and it stops a lot of people long and short the market. It knocks a lot of them out of there as it does this. That's another reason it does it. And the thing I got told when I first got into trading, I should say, is things that go straight up come straight back down. All right, you have to build at levels of support and resistance, and so you look at it as like building a staircase up. Okay, you got one, two. You should be working on a third wave here. Which normally, if this is a 5-wave up, this third wave should be your biggest wave. We'll see what happens here, but that's normally how these 5 waves work. Okay, so let's take a look here. We're running into that first resistance area right here, right now at 0.0178. All right, once we bust through that, then our next one up here. It's actually right up here at 0.0182, and this one right there at 0.0185. All right, so you can see these yellow numbers on the right. That's your resistance areas. You got very good support down here at the 0.0174, this number 65 right there, and you got one below that at 0.017152. I don't expect it to get down there. I expect this support to hold right here, and I expect a bounce from here. All right, beam's looking great. Look at the crypto bubbles real quick. On the daily, looks like Bitcoin has finally hit a bottom here too. Let me show you that real quick, because we all know when Bitcoin bounces, the whole market bounces. All right, here we go. I want to show you the same exact thing here. All right, we're looking for actually a little bit more of a pullback on Bitcoin here, right down to this 44,231 area. That would be your 702 Fibonacci. That's where I'm looking for this thing to come down to and bounce out of here. It could take off now. It's done a 50% retracement. A strong, a very bullish token or coin sometimes will only do a 50% retracement and take off from there. Now the 1 hour RSI's reset. The 4 hour is trying to turn back up. The 8 is bearish, but you got a green 8-hour candle on Bitcoin. The 12-hour just flipped bearish, 88 and 89. That's another reason I'm expecting to pull back down here. 44,231, 44,230, 250, right in that range. Okay, that's your 702 fib level. That's where I'm expecting this thing to bounce from. So I'll show you this when we do videos tomorrow. We'll come back to this and see if that's what we got here. All right, but keep your eye on beam, guys. Looks like that correction should be over and a new day has started, and we are up 0.7% right now. You can see you get starting to attack that first area of resistance right now at 0.01787 right there. Okay, so that should be the first area to break. Then up here at 0.01822, then 0.0185. All right, and then we'll keep an eye on it from there. But go ahead and mark your areas out there. Please consider signing up for the trading lessons, guys. The bull run's coming. This is your chance to make a pile of money. All right, like I said before, if you don't get it off me, go out there and find one to buy and watch and learn. This is when people, then you got to wait another 4 years. So don't miss out, especially over $15. All right, I guarantee you'll get $15 worth of knowledge out of that. All right, have a great day, guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow.